and today I'm making a very special dish. It's stuffed collard greens, stuffed with potatoes, peas, carrots, onions, parsley, and ground turkey. And this is a very special dish because it combines the concepts of stuffing everything, and that's what we do back home with the collard greens, which are a traditional southern dish here. So I combined both things, and I've made this dish today. Here are the vegetables that we're going to use. We're using collard greens, which are these big, huge green leaves, and peas, 2 carrots, a little bit of parsley, potato, and these green onions. When I chop all this up, we will grab the ground turkey, make the mixture, and start stuffing the leaves. So I'm going to start with peeling my potato here. And then we're going to cut up this potato into little cubes. And this will all be sauteed with a little bit of olive oil and spices before we actually stuff the leaves. This is a really special dish because when I first came to the US, I remember walking into the grocery store, and I actually was looking for grape leaves, which you're not going to find at any grocery store. And then on the third try, I finally gave up and I knew I wasn't going to find any. So I was like, wow, look at these huge leaves. Maybe I can substitute those. And surely enough, I took them home and I boiled them, and it worked just fine. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm chopping up the potato here, like I said, into small cubes. You want to make them pretty small so you wouldn't have a hard time stuffing the leaf. And this is how you do it. So here I'm washing my potatoes from all the starch. I'm just gonna let them drain here. We'll grab the green onions, give it a little rinse. And we'll chop. Now I'm just peeling the carrot here, and what we'll do is chop it up just like we did with the potato, into small cubes. So now I'm going to wash the parsley, and the parsley I'm going to chop up really finely. The parsley adds such a great flavor to this dish. It gives it that Mediterranean feel. You know, a lot of the ingredients are actually not from the East Mediterranean. We don't eat a lot of turkey there. We don't even have collard greens, but this is going to be such a good blend of flavors. So now I have the collard greens here, and we need to cut off these stems because they won't cook all the way through. So all you have to do is grab each leaf, chop this off, and toss this, and then move on to the next one. So now I'm boiling some water here with salt, and that's where we're going to boil our collard leaves. They'll boil for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then while they're boiling, what I'm going to do is saute the ground turkey along with all these vegetables. So let me check on this water here. It has not boiled yet, So we're gonna wait till it boils. But I'll get this started. And we're just gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So now I'm gonna saute the onions for just about like 2 minutes. So these are ready. We boiled them for only 2 minutes because you really don't want to overcook these because then you won't be able to roll them. So what I'm gonna do is add some cold water to stop the cooking. Okay, now we're gonna add the ground turkey to the onion. Now we're gonna add the spices. We're gonna do a little bit of salt, about one teaspoon, I'd say, and some crushed black pepper. Some cayenne pepper. And really this is to taste, so while I don't really have measurements, you can, if you want it more spicy, you can put more cayenne pepper or black pepper if you like your food. I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric. A little bit of ground cinnamon. And a dash of nutmeg. And this already smells just so divine. Can you smell it, Iman?
Yeah.
Have you ever had this dish before?
No.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's time to add the rest of our veggies here. I'm gonna put the carrots first because they need a little bit more cooking. And we'll let those cook with the turkey for about another 2 minutes. And then I'll add my potatoes. And then after that, it'll be the parsley and the peas. So now we're gonna add the potatoes. And we're gonna let those, we're gonna close it up here and let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And if you ever feel that the oil is drying up, just add a little bit more water and let them cook in the water. I checked on the potatoes and they're not ready yet, so I'm gonna add a little bit of more water and let it cover for an additional 3 to 4 minutes. You don't want the potatoes cooked all the way through, you want them about 3/4 done. So we're just gonna wait another few minutes. So now I'm gonna add the peas, because the peas are already, they're frozen and they don't need any cooking, so that's gonna be the last thing we add. Well, actually the last thing is gonna be the parsley. So I'm just gonna stir them here. And the parsley. Mix that in. And what I want to do now is, because we've added all these veggies, you want to add a little bit more spices, because I only added the spice to the meat. So we're going to put a little bit more cayenne pepper. I like my food pretty spicy. A little bit more turmeric. And a dash of cinnamon. And a little bit of black pepper. Mix this all together and we are ready to stuff the collard greens. So I'm rolling our collard greens here. I'm putting it face towards you. The veins are supposed to be facing you, and the flat side is on the chopping board. And you're gonna put a little bit of the mixture. Fold here, and then start rolling. You're gonna set them here to get them ready for cooking. So now I have all our collards in here. We're gonna start the cooking process. So I'm gonna add about 3 cups of water. Actually 2 should be good, so we're just gonna do 2 cups. We're gonna close it and put it on high until it boils, and as soon as it boils we'll decrease the heat and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So the collards are done. They've been cooking for 25 minutes. I already removed them, and I've plated 2 little collards here with some garnish, and it is time for me to taste. So I'm going to use a fork. You can always eat this with your hand. And the leaves are really cooked at this point. The parsley in this adds such a good flavor. And there's a kick from the cayenne pepper and the black pepper. It's a little bit on the spicy side, but the way the flavors blend together is absolutely delicious. This would go really well on a Thanksgiving spread or even a Christmas spread, or just for any night. I really enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I look forward to sharing more recipes with you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.